Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. We're going to go ahead and do another gameplay review. This is actually for a new blockchain that I've never worked on before, but saw it on Twitter, so I wanted to go ahead and do it because it looked interesting. It is The Beacon. It is an RPG style game, very skill based. Looked pretty fun. There's some customization that you can do with some housing. So I wanted to go ahead and do that. The other neat thing is it's free to play, which makes makes these reviews a whole lot easier. So I can go ahead and dive in there and actually show you the gameplay of me running through there and trying my best. So we're going to go ahead and cover The Beacon. But before we jump into the video, please take a quick look at this disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please make sure you do your own research before you jump into any project. Don't take my word for it. Just make sure it's right for your situation. Before we dive into the game itself, wanted to give you some background like I normally do. If you want to go ahead and check out the website, it is thebeacon.gg. I'll have a link in the description down below to both the game and also their Discord, so you can go ahead and check it out. They are on the blockchain Arbitrum 1. Again, I've not used this blockchain, but someone that I follow on Twitter went ahead and kind of suggested this, so I wanted to go ahead out there and jump on it and just give it a try since it's free to play. As I mentioned, it is a RPG style game. I did test it out a little bit before I started making this video. There is some differences between this and other games, so we'll show that when we get in there. It is browser based, which makes it a lot more user friendly to a lot of people. I have not tested on mobile, but I do not believe this would be the best for mobile. As far as the launch date goes, again, it's kind of it just kicked off here in 2024. It is free to play, and I don't think they have PvP in it yet. But I could see there being something down the road as far as an arena format. But nothing's been mentioned as far as I am aware of. So jumping over to the website, then we'll actually jump into the game itself. This is it, thebeacon.gg. You can go ahead and sign up, connect it to your MetaMask, and then go ahead and play. They have a demo that you can play without connecting any wallet there, so if you want to go ahead and try that. But if you want to jump into the free-to-play version, you can also go ahead and do that. They do currently have a quest going on right now that you can sign up if you choose to do so. The website's a little weird because it does show a trailer, so it shows you what you can go ahead and go through. It shows you basically feedback, I guess, from some people. This is the part where it gets a little harder to scroll down, but it's a neat effect that they have on the website. This is the part I wanted to show you. Right now they have the PvP content that we'll go ahead and dive in there. You do start out with your own home, but it is completely empty. I'll show you that. And then as you go through the game itself, you can go ahead and earn different items to put in there. It also does mention that you could import NFTs from other projects. I did not test that out. But you can go ahead and create your own space that I have a feeling down the road will be used. And then you can also go ahead and there's a social aspect to the game that's PvE style. And then last but not least, there are some characters and NFTs that are available for this game. So if you choose to do so, you can go ahead and grab those. You can either get characters, you can get pets, and you can get items. As I mentioned, items go for the space that you design for your house. And then the characters and the pets do have some benefits that go along with it. So I did not grab any NFTs for this. I am going strictly free to play. So you can be aware of that as we're jumping into this. Actually, we're going to go ahead and restart it all. So you see it from scratch. So let's go ahead and, as I mentioned, you can go ahead and design your own space. On the website, there is some people that have gone through the process, and you can just get some ideas of what some of the spaces look like. Again, if I jump in here, this is the actual game itself. This is what you start out with. Not sure your character will look like this, but my character's a little bald. But we also have a completely empty space that you can go ahead and design if you want to. You run out the front door, you see your front lawn, and you really have, you can go to the mailbox, which doesn't really show much. But you can go ahead and either run up here, which we'll get to in a second, and that's a dungeon that you can go ahead and fight, or you can come over here to the tavern. So if you come over to the tavern, you can actually go around talking to each of the different people, and you can just kind of get some feedback from them. You can also go ahead and check out your inventory, which mine is empty. And then you can go ahead and check out your character details, also empty, but you can go ahead and customize it if you choose to do so. And as you can see, every time I move this mouse around, that's where it gets a little bit different as far as the gameplay goes. Essentially where your mouse is where he's going to target and he's going to look. So it's a little bit of an adjustment from some of the other RPGs where you'll see as I go and start playing. You can go around and start talking to the different people if you choose to do so. They tell you about the dungeon. This guy's mesmerized by something, and you can just kind of explore, see if there's anything here that you can pick up. I think you can just talk to people. I don't think you can pick anything up at the moment. But we'll go ahead, and I would love to pick up that dagger if I could, but he's sleeping. And then we'll go back out here and kind of walk around here. Just so you're aware, I'm playing with the keyboard and mouse. To maneuver around here, you just use the usual ASDW, and then the mouse will go ahead and click. And if you go up here to the top, it takes you to the dungeon. And you kind of walk around here, explore. I try to pick up this dagger, but he won't let me. And then we'll just kind of, oh, what's this? This one I didn't see before. Nothing crazy. Basically, what's going to happen is we're going to go in this dungeon, and it's going to take you through the tutorial to let you get started. You can talk to him if you would like to. He's basically let you know that he wants to keep it brief, and you can go ahead and investigate the dungeon to help him out. You can enter, explore it, and basically just go ahead and fight it. Kind of, like I said, it takes you through a tutorial, which we're going to go ahead and walk through now. To do it, you just kind of walk through here, and it takes you into the dungeon. And we're in here, and this is actually different than the demo. When I played and tested things out, I tested the demo itself. This is slightly different. Only minors are allowed, so I don't have those details yet. I can go over and talk to him. All right. I'm going to skim through this. If you want to, you can go ahead and pause and go through it. Just kind of exploring different areas. There's different runes. You can go to the hardcore dungeon, which I am not sure I'm ready for. Let's go for it. Let's go to the hardcore dungeon. Let's die multiple times on a video just to kind of get us going. All right, so when you start here, this is as you can see, where my mouse goes, that's where my view goes, and that's where the aiming goes. So it's slightly different than some other games. You can destroy things. I have not seen if they drop anything yet. So you can go ahead and do that. Left click does a basic attack, which is kind of like a swing. And then if you hold down right click, it does a power attack. And then one other thing, if you hit an arrow as far as the direction goes and you hit the space bar, it does a sprint. There's a little quick sprint like that. At least those are the items that I've found so far. And there we go. We already got someone coming after us. And we'll go ahead and just fight. The thing I do have to say, it took he's shooting stuff at me. Yeah. Whoop. It does take quite a bit of getting used to be honest with you. If you're used to other play styles. So that's what I think I was struggling with the most when I first started. Oh. And I was trying to do a power. There we go. So it's just sometimes I'm running this way. My mouse is over here, which causes problems. But we'll go ahead and power attack you and take you out. So I'm just destroying all these because I'd love it if they actually gave something. I think that'd be neat if they gave you like different rewards every now and then. And we take him out. And these do also get destroyed. But again, nothing really comes from them. We got some other guys up here. And of course, they're the ones that shoot. These are the ones that I have the most trouble with. Because I'm still learning to aim and run at the same time. Whoop. But if you get up there close enough to them and you hit them while they're trying to do that, it actually disrupts what they're going to do. Oh, there's a spider up there. Haven't seen the spider yet. So we're just going to continue to run through here and hope to not die. So I guess that's the goal. Oh, these spiders are quick, but they're not super strong, which is good. So we're just going to continue to walk through here. And from my understanding is you can go ahead and as you continue to go through, you can find different NFTs that you can go ahead and use. These guys are using a bunch of them coming to attack. Actually doing better than I expected right now. There is a time limit if you look up here that you can be in the dungeon. So we're just going to continue to run. Oh, What on earth was that? Something got me. No clue. No clue what it was. Ah. See, that's why we'll hide. So sometimes you just gotta hide. And then pop out there. Now, what is this? I don't know. So we'll continue to walk through here. May fast forward some of this just so you can see the different stuff. And he is going ahead and attacking. Boom, boom. So again, I'm hoping that something will pop up from these. I haven't seen anything yet. Maybe we should just do a speed run and start ignoring these. And just kind of go after these guys. Ooh. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Woo. Oh boy, we got a lot in here. This may have been a mistake. And you see these highlighted guys, they are what are called elites. So they are a little harder to beat. I am not too proud to go hide. Especially when I'm low in a new game. So we'll continue to go through here. We're actually getting further down and whoop. Oh, and sometimes, like I said, it's okay to run and hide, especially when there's a bunch of them chasing you and you're low strength. Would be kind of neat to go ahead and get a better weapon in here. That'd be neat to find. Maybe I'll find something up here. Anything new? Nope. All right, let's just make sure I looked at everything and fought everything. All right, we can continue to move forward. And we can go move into the next room now. Hopefully something good's in here. Be nice if I could, oh, I did heal for me. That was good. I needed that. Needed some healing. Let's keep going forward. Again, we're going to go ahead and do speed run now. Because there's lots of you guys. Ooh. There we go. I missed. See, that's where I have problems. When I'm running around, I forget to actually aim towards what I'm trying to kill. Whoop. All right, so we're going to continue here. Move forward, see how far we can get before we die, and I have a feeling we're going to die relatively soon. So let's just keep going. Speed running it. Whoop. You see the highlighted guy here? He's actually a whole lot stronger. He does not get knocked back when you hit him like the other ones do. And you do not want to get hit by him. And then what you do is essentially is you beat off that extra aura he has. Then he goes back to being just a normal skeleton. I feel like these should really have something in them, but who knows? There we go. We're just zooming down here. Oh, now we got trapped. What is this? We got stuck. We got trapped, and now we are back to the beginning. So that's kind of the gist of it. As you can see, I was going through. It looks like you could only really do the hardcore mode right now. But I'm hoping this kind of gives you a feel for the game. So what are my thoughts of the game? At least, again, I just started. I went ahead and did the initial gameplay review. That's what these are for, is to kind of get an idea and a feel for the game itself and give you my feedback. The one thing I don't like is the targeting's a little wonky. It does take some time to get used to that, and I'm still not used to it because that is different than other ones. Usually it's where you face, you shoot. But I guess some of these do have that. I just haven't played this style in a while. So that's probably my only gripe. I would love it if these boxes that you destroy gave you little things, like give you health or something, or some way to get health other than just going from one room to another. I think those are the two things that I would like to see improved on it. Outside of that, I think it's a neat concept to the game. I do want to keep an eye on it as far as continuing to move forward with it. As I mentioned, this is kind of a neat aspect where you can go ahead and take it and build it yourself. I'm hoping that there's some sort of crafting and things like that go along with designing your own house, where you can go ahead and really kind of upgrade it that way. I'm sure there is. But let me know down in the comments below. What are your thoughts as far as will I play it again? I'll keep an eye on it. Free to play. I don't know if I'd buy an NFT for it yet. I probably want to still play a little bit. It just the play style is a little different than what I'm used to. So if I'm I want to keep getting used to it, but it was fun. It was fun playing those skeletons or fighting those skeletons and spiders. I'd be interested to see how it continues to move forward. But let me know what you think. What are your thoughts? I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.